Hey out there, it's your boy Gadget Fox with another video. Well, if you're new to my channel, here's what I do. I go ahead and buy some of the latest or some of the things that I'm really interested in tech. So hopefully my opinion or the review of the item I purchase makes you that much more interested or confident in picking up the piece at your local big box store, or you feel confident about saving your hard-earned cash and not picking it up. So what was that all about at the beginning of my video? Well, if you're not new to my channel, some of my first review videos were about the Sony 1000 MX3 and also the anticipation and the final release of the 1000 MX4s from Sony. Well, I've got to say I've been on the fence lately. My long-term review, it's like, I know there can be something better. Well, I think I found a very close competitor. So welcome to my review of the Bowers & Wilkins PX7 ANC headphones, Carbon Edition. Any new ANC headphone must be sure to bring their A game to the market if they want to beat the two bullies on the playground, Sony and Bose. Their A game must consist of three elements: sound, ANC performance, and design has been the winning formula for the two mentioned before. I believe the Bowers & Wilkins PX7 has enough muscle to elbow itself into the ANC sandbox. Though the PX7 was released earlier this year, Bowers & Wilkins just pushed out a new color scheme that I believe really puts design up front. What you're taking a look at over here is the Carbon Edition of the previous released headphones. The new color and already elegant design of the PX7 makes it a piece to just flaunt. The mix of fabric covering the outside of the cup and then the top of the headbands and the carbon fiber mix of the arms is a very sleek black on black presentation. No stitching can be found between the leather and the fabric. The Carbon Edition has a shiny diamond cut edge that surrounds the inner portion of the ear cups. A statement is being made, and it's screaming luxury high performance design, steps ahead of Sony's plastic look and its repetitive design. I really do appreciate how the designers of the headphones went ahead and indicated the left and right ear cup. Sometimes people get it confused, but already you can see the massive 43.6 millimeter drivers that are in the PX7. Just as a reference, Sony only has 40 millimeter drivers. The headphones are turning to be some very comfortable headphones. They aren't heavy at all, only coming in at 310 grams. Now that's just a few grams heavier than the 1000 MX4s. The padding is soft and plush. The headphones are well padded and distributes the weight of themselves across your head very evenly. I'm able to wear these headphones for about 5 hours before I even need to adjust them. The range of motion of the ear cups is suitable for finding that placement that provides that proper fit. Now the cups are shallow and the opening is large enough to wrap around your ears. Because of this, the headphones retain some heat. I found some sweat on the padding about 3 hours into my listening session. I really appreciate the physical buttons on the PX7. The Bluetooth and on button, the volume up, the multifunction button that controls answering calls and skipping tracks, the lower volume button, and then what's a good combination is having the 3.5 millimeter jack and a USB Type-C. The left button is going to control the levels of noise canceling. I'm going to agree with this type of design because I've had some trouble with swiping left and right on the Sonys. Speaking of the Sonys, I'm not going to lie to you guys out there. The ANC capability of the PX7 is really good and it blocks out a good amount of environmental noise. Sadly, there's still a notch behind the Bose and Sony. So the noise canceling, it's not beating the Sony. I'm not going to lie to you. But what I do enjoy about the PX7s is listening to my music. It feels livelier. If you're a bass head, you go enjoy the warm bass. It's not muffled or muddled. It's pretty controlled. It's just that much more enjoyable to listen to music out there with the PX7s than the Sony 1000 MX4s. Now, everyone's ear is different, but that's just my opinion. Now, where I know everyone's going to agree with me is, of course, these headphones are meant for going outside, blocking out the noise, but also taking calls. So let's take a listen, and I'm going to give you a sample of the PX7 phone quality sound. Simply said, it sounds like you're talking through a paper cup or used toilet paper roll. It was so disappointing to see that this thing sounded that bad over phone calls. Continuously, everyone asked me to repeat myself over and over and over again. It was disappointing. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to spend my time trying to do a real sound sample because that's really how it sounds. Now, I really wanted this thing to dethrone the Sony 1000 MX4s. I mean, the battery life, 30 and 30, they're comparable. You have fast charge features. The Sony, you can do 10 minutes of charging, gives you 5 hours. The PX7 is 10 minutes of charging and it's 15 minutes of charging, and it gives you 5 hours. And then the design is so much better than this boring plastic looking thing. Another option with the PX7 that I really think it's cool is that with the absence of 3.5 millimeter jacks on our smartphones these days, you can actually use a USB Type-C to a USB Type-C cable in order to connect it from your smartphone so that you can listen to your music. And the great thing about that as well is that it will also, the smartphone, charge the headset itself. So it's not like you're going to be left hanging. No other ANC headphone out there has that opportunity to charge, get rid of the 3.5 cable, include the USB Type-C to USB Type-C that you may already have, because that's what fast chargers use these days. It's just a shame. It's just a shame. So I'm going to go back into the trash can, and you see I already took the gray ones out. I'm going to go ahead and take the black ones out as well. So you know what I do here. If you like the video, go ahead and press the like. And if you want to continue to see what else I put out there, go ahead and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Any case, thank you for stopping by again. It's your boy, Gadget Fox. See you next time.